Happy Friday, everyone. It's time again for the Big Foodies, and like we promised, Matt's back.
Hey, Matt's back.
It's his first episode of the new year. How about that?
I forgot where you guys lived.
Yeah, although I will say the episodes that you were gone, we didn't realize it because we couldn't see it, but
yeah,
people pointed out there was a special guest appearance by my dog, apparently, who would creep into the scene, and I didn't know that.
It's funny. We literally paid her no attention.
None whatsoever.
Didn't even mean to be like that mean.
But she lined up right where you sit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, normally I'm blocking Cora, so there you go. Yeah. That's the excuse there.
Thanks for joining us. It's the Big Foodies, presented by Berky Orthodontics, coming at you live from the Berky Henkley Orthodontics, Biggie's Kitchen Studio. Sorry about that. And today we are,
fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Into some chicken. We have the major players in the fast food fried chicken game. Some that are a little local. I don't know how. Miss Winners. I don't know how far.
Yeah, how far does that go?
Well, let's look.
Yeah.
What states are they in?
Because I know I think they're in Atlanta. I think they're in Georgia.
Are they?
Because they are in the show Atlanta. I know that.
Okay.
So, not sure. Well, he looks that up. We got Bojangles, KFC, Popeyes, and Churches. And we're going to be seeing who has the best fried chicken and the fast food fried chicken.
Now, let me ask this. Do either of y'all remember Hardee's fried chicken?
Loved Hardee's fried chicken.
Yes.
I didn't have that.
Yeah, I thought you were too young. That was like, for me, when I was in high school, you get Hardee's fried chicken. Because Hardee's was not burgers.
No.
In fact, I remember going to Hardee's for fried chicken and roast beef sandwiches. Like, they'd have roast beef sandwiches for like $1 or something. I'm serious.
Okay.
And hot dogs. Like, Hardee's had, I think they still have hot dogs now, but they had other hot dogs.
And they do like the hot ham and cheese.
Yes.
But they were the fried chicken for me. And that was, normally you go to like a church homecoming or like Sunday lunch at grandma's house and you've got the KFC bucket. Yeah. It was the fried chicken from Hardee's. That's what was there.
I'm telling you, it's wild that they stopped. Because that's what, now of course it's like all monster burgers.
Well, you remember the first burger they launched was the $6 burger. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You pay less, but you pay $6 for it.
At a restaurant.
And I was like, Hardee's going to try to make burgers. This won't last.
Yeah.
But
so they weren't always known as a burger spot.
No, it was fried chicken and like sandwiches, like chicken sandwiches, roast beef, hot ham and cheese,
and stuff like the hot ham and cheese. I think it's still there too.
Hot ham and cheese still there,
but it was always a place to go when I was like, I wanted something other than a burger.
Okay,
I'd be like, I'm gonna go to Hardee's because I want fried chicken and hot ham and cheese.
Not anymore. Miss Winners: Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Alabama.
All right.
Okay, so the Southeast, pretty much.
Yeah.
Some of the Southeast. Okay.
Some.
But, the other major players are here. So we decided to do one style of chicken.
Yep.
We have a whole bunch of legs. We're going to be surprised when we open up the Bojangles box. I ordered 3 legs, and they said, okay, cool. So I pulled around and paid for it. Then they told me it was going to be another 15 minutes for legs. And asked me if I wanted anything else. So I just got wings. So
that's fair.
That's fair. So
well, I feel like in this case, it's more about the outside than the inside.
Yeah. Chicken's chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken's chicken.
How does it flake the big deal? Although the wing is white meat, correct?
It is.
And everything else is dark meat.
It is.
So you're going to get a little bit difference there, but our palates can account for that.
Okay.
Our professional palates. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And for KFC, we have the original and extra crispy. So
okay.
You want to start there?
Yeah, let's start
I feel like
there.
that's the the go-to chicken.
That's what I grew up eating.
Most well-known chicken spot.
Okay, so I can look at it and tell. Do you want to go OG or extra crispy?
Let's go OG first.
Okay. Let's set a base.
Let's set a base.
You can look at it and tell. So the OGs are kind of like under the others right there.
Oh yeah, you can tell.
You can tell based on looking at it.
So when it comes to fried chicken, are you a white meat, dark meat? Do you like to mix it up a little?
White meat for me, but I love a chicken leg. I don't like a thigh.
Me either.
To me, it's too much work for not enough meat.
Okay.
I'd rather go with a breast or a wing. But I love a chicken leg because it's a portable piece of fried chicken.
Now, chicken thighs are just way too tough to eat. I typically like white meat, but I think the leg is my favorite piece. It's the most...
Yeah.
I feel like I've accomplished it when I finished the leg. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's the least messy.
When I was a kid,
chicken.
I loved legs. That's what I wanted out of the box. So I got older, I wanted more, so I went with the breast. But still love a good leg.
We were talking earlier about getting legs and sharing legs, and I think I made a joke that it was the name of BB's mom's sex tape or something like that.
My God.
Shared leg. My mother. It's funny not to bring back.
My mother did nothing to you. Why you got to bring her?
I love your mom.
It's going to be tough to stop. Okay, I got to stop. That's so good. I haven't had KFC in so long.
Yeah, I was just sitting here. Actually, I'm kind of zoned out, thinking the last time I actually had fried chicken.
It probably was at like a maybe a funeral or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Somebody brought back a bunch of chicken.
Yeah,
I think it was when my grandma died. Somebody brought chicken. That's weird.
I used to have anytime my grandparents were when we went out, it was fancy eating was like Applebee's or we'd get KFC.
Yeah,
it was always when I'd go visit, it'd be like, all right, it's KFC day. Like, okay,
yeah, I'll do extra crispy next. Here we go.
Do you have a preference between the two?
I like the original recipe. I think better.
Yeah.
I've always been an OG man, but I mean, I'm not. I won't discriminate if there's chicken.
My goodness.
That's good.
Good. I think I still prefer.
It's definitely crunchy. What they do? Bread it twice or fry it twice?
It looks. I mean, there's a lot more breading.
This is so good.
I don't feel like it's as flavorful.
This is so good. I'm with you. I think you lose a little bit of the flavor with the extra breading.
The herbs and spices of the original. Yeah.
You get more of the herbs and spices.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, we also had some texting debates about some of these restaurants we're going to try. How we've had different experiences with each of them. Where y'all want to go next?
You want to get some of these out of the way?
You pick. We'll save it.
Do Church's.
Okay.
I've never had a Church's piece of chicken.
You haven't?
No.
Okay.
Well, here's your Church's. Let me say that visually, this looks good.
Yeah. Feels warmer than the KFC did, too.
I think they've kind of rebranded and like went kind of Texas-centric at Church's. Because I looked it up and they were like Church's chicken from Texas. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know they were started in Texas, but...
Let me say this. This tastes more homemade.
Now, I will tell you.
If that makes sense.
I think this tastes saltier.
Definitely. So I think like at home you would oversalt the chicken.
Okay.
I will tell you, this particular Church's that I went to, the dude is actually back there with the dredge, with the flour, making this stuff. I can't say the same for these other places.
Yeah. You didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this is the first time I've had Church's in years. Had a bad experience there once.
A bad experience at church. Tell me about it.
I did.
Confess.
No. I don't want to get into too much detail. But I've avoided them because they made me sick one time.
Okay.
But I will say this. This is impressive right there.
Also good chicken.
That was not bad.
Yeah.
Chicken.
To me, had a more salt flavor, but not bad. Okay.
Where you want to go next, BB? Popeyes. Oh, this came with
biscuits.
3 biscuits.
Oh,
They gave us biscuits. Yeah.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Popeyes blessed us today with a little biscuit.
Now that looks like a really good piece of fried chicken. Very crispy, but not maybe overly crispy.
I enjoy part of the biscuit. Firm. Heft. That does I'll tell you, you're right. That's a good looking piece of fried chicken.
Yeah. The flavoring in that breading stands out.
You didn't do spicy? No
Spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, when you taste superiority, you just know it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just of what we've eaten.
That's an exceptional piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. Look, texture, flavor. Still very moist. Didn't dry it out. Props to you, Popeyes. Blowing me away. We'll let BB enjoy his biscuit for a minute. Let's talk about the berry patch while he
okay, yeah, you do that.
Goes over this. Berry Patch back on with us for yet another round of sponsorship.
Yes, thank you, Berry Patch.
Off of 220 in Ellerby. Stop by, fresh produce. They've got souvenirs. They've got, I saw the other day on Instagram, making some homemade BLT sandwiches.
Oh.
They sell bacon there. You get the tomatoes. Yeah, everything. All right there. The sandwich looked delicious. Everything you need, swag, candles, produce, ice cream, milkshakes, world's largest strawberry.com. Berry Patch can hook you up.
Yeah.
I think we have to save this.
You want to save that for last?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to end on something you're already predisposed to hate.
Okay.
One biscuit.
Oh, come on now.
Ms. Winters?
This is Ms. Winters.
Now, I think this looks like a really good piece of fried chicken.
Yeah. Again,
it looks seasoned well.
It does look seasoned well.
Most of the time you just see like the solid bread and you can see the pepper flakes in this bread.
Okay. Not as flavorful.
No.
But it's still good. I think it's a perfect right down the middle piece of fried chicken.
I do think maybe the breading dried it out a little bit.
I'm going to try just the breading. Breading doesn't, it looks seasoned well. Breading doesn't knock me down, though.
I don't know.
Again,
I love a Miss Winters. You give me crap because the area that I'm from,
everyone
we love Miss Winters.
Everyone I know from High Point, North Carolina, swears by Mrs. Winters.
Man, I had Miss Winters for dinner this past weekend. But you know what I had? I had the chicken fried steak.
Oh, was it?
Fantastic.
The last thing I got from Mrs. Winters was a gristle biscuit. And I puked it up in a CVS parking lot.
No.
I think I know the CVS.
You do.
There's only a handful of Miss Winters, so I think I know the CVS. All right, so we're pivoting off of... good napkins. Anybody?
We could use those, thank you.
We're pivoting from the leg, going to the wing.
Yeah.
Now, let's see.
Bojangles is going to be spicier. They inject and put it in a little bit of sauce.
So what is your... For you, obviously, it's Mrs. Winters.
For what?
Well, what would you, if you're going to a football game, tailgating?
To me, Bojangles tastes like a tailgate. Mm-hmm. I know that's kind of how they brand themselves, but Bojangles tastes like the tailgate. Miss Winters would be if I'm going and just getting like dinner individually.
Okay.
Like you want a 3-piece, you want chicken strips. But if you're going for like large quantity, Bojangles, and I might start considering Popeyes.
So mine has always been Bojangles since Hardee's stopped, as we said. What's funny is KFC for me has moved to I like the KFC famous bowls.
Dude, I just had one the other day.
See?
You never had one before?
They're so good.
It's funny how it's just changed, but if I'm okay, I'm going to a tailgate, one that we're not cooking at, one that I'm just grabbing something. Mm-hmm. It's Bojangles. And maybe you're right. Maybe the marketing has worked on me where I get a big bow box or, and go
and
through.
they push it as the tailgate box.
And
they sponsor the Panthers.
Like, due to their affiliations, I think they've become synonymous with the tailgate. But, because, like I said, they had their tenders are off the chain. Their sides are off the chain. You can
they don't even call them tenders. It's Supremes.
Yeah. So
you can get the biscuit in the morning, in the evening, and whenever, or you can get lunch whenever. Yeah. Like it's full menu all day.
I'm glad we did this though, because that Popeyes,
bro, I'm telling you, that's literally the first piece of Popeyes chicken I've had. Like
that's what, because again, it's like I've been through Popeyes for other things, the chicken sandwich, the other, but for straight up chicken, I've gotten chicken tenders from Pop. I mean, but that's really, really good.
I don't think I had a bad piece of chicken.
It was good.
No, they were all. If I had to pick my number one though, Popeyes was the tastiest. Like Church's surprised me. I feel like Church's has changed a little or something because
maybe
I would put Church's over Miss Winters. I wouldn't even put Church's last.
No, I'd put Church's ahead. Miss Winters, sorry, it's going last for me.
You know what?
But not because I've had previous incidents, mostly because of flavor.
Well, then when you look at KFC, the OG KFC is fantastic. Yeah. That extra crispy is too much.
Too much, yeah, and took away from the flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think if you're going to get chicken, I think you got to go to Popeyes if you have one available for you.
I was going to say if I had to rank them, I'd go Popeyes, Bojangles, and I put Church's up there.
I go Popeyes, OG, KFC, then Bojangles.
I go Popeyes, original recipe, Church's, Bojangles, Miss Winters, extra crispy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extra crispy did not move me at all.
No,
at all.
Really didn't.
No. Well, if you've got a go-to chicken joint or order for chicken, or if you want to tell us where the better tailgate chicken is, let us know in the comments. You can always reach out to us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Reach out to us and contact us via email, bigfoodiespod.com. Always support the show, the independent podcast. We appreciate it. You can get the merch and the swag there as well.
And if you know a good local joint that has the best fried chicken, or you think has the best fried chicken, let us know about that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will try it for sure. But we appreciate you tuning in to the Big Foodies. Glad to be back. BB Shane Biggs, Matt, and we'll see you next week.